Hey, hey, how is everybody doing today? Welcome to another new day. Yes, I am excited because some things are changing. And can we talk for just several minutes? I wanted to spend some time with you today, and I'm going to invite some people. Just kidding, I can't because my Wi Fi. Let me actually try something. So give me just a. Nope, still not able to. I'm going to turn thing, and that way people will know that I'm on. I am going to have some of my pure cafe coffee while I wait. So I'm actually going to set you here. I am in my garage today, and I am sitting. You know that saying, you got to start somewhere? I'm starting somewhere. The lighting is much better out here, and it's a beautiful day, and it's not as cold. Hey, Mike, how's it going? So give me just a second. I'm gonna sip on some sunshine, laid back. Okay, you ready to talk? So you might see me reach for my coffee cup. And yes, it is coffee in the afternoon, but it's good for you. It's pure cafe, amen? Anyway, okay, so I wanted to spend some time with you today. Can we spend some time? Do me a favor. As you're coming on, please tag someone and please share this, because this is a message for you and this is a message I've got for the world, and it's encouraging, and I pray that it sheds some light on how you're showing up every single day, on what you're bringing to the table, what you're bringing to the where it is you go, what you're bringing to your home life, what you're bringing to your work life, what you're bringing to the table in your business. Do you have a business? Is it getting off the ground? Can we be real for just a second? I have been getting some coaching, and I'm not sharing that to, blast my stuff. And so I have been investing my time, and pretty soon, actually, I have been investing some resources as well, but pretty soon I'm going to be investing a big chunk of resources to invest in my personal development and personal growth, because without personal development and without personal growth, you can't show up your best, right? I've learned that the hard way. But there is something that I've recently heard that recently came to my attention of how I'm showing up, what I'm magnetizing, what I'm bringing out there. Like, I've been showing up on a regular basis to do Facebook Lives, for example, since 2014, November 1st, as a matter of fact. And I have been coming on, been doing the stuff, been doing the things, and I've been doing it all. But I realized that I wasn't really showing up with my best. I was trying, and it all starts out messy. It's never perfect, right? We don't always get it right at first, but hey, if we're doing it, do it anyway, even if you start out sloppy, because what ends up happening is you actually end up showing up with your best. You start showing up with great content. You start showing up with looking put together, right? Am I right? You start showing up. You get up, you dress up, right? PJs, not always the case. You can bring an encouraging word in your bathrobe, though. I have before. People have watched it. Oh well, it is what it is. However, how are we showing up with our mindset? How are we showing up with what's coming out of our mouths? How are we showing up in our parenting? How are we showing up in our marriage? This is a question that I have been asking, and I have been asking myself, and I have been getting asked, and that's what these videos are about lately, because this is just the personal revelation that I have been getting, is how I've been showing up. I haven't always shown up with my best, and so I apologized for that the other day. And so I realized that, you know what, in order to get the word out effectively, I've got to show up with my best. I got to show up with giving it my all. Otherwise, I'm robbing the world of what God has put inside of me. So I'm asking the question today. So if you're looking, sorry if you're distracted with the elliptical machine behind me. I am in my garage, okay? So you got to start somewhere, right? So how are you showing up every day? How are you showing up? What are you bringing? Are you bringing negativity, or are you bringing positivity? Are you bringing life, or are you bringing horrible, horrible things. Are you speaking life, or are you speaking curses and death? Are you lightening up the atmosphere, or are you darkening it? By the way, people can tell if you're an atmosphere darkener and they don't want to be around you. Okay? Just keeping it real. So how we show up to everything is key. I posted something yesterday. When we master one thing, we master all things. Okay? When you start mastering the one, you will start mastering it all. And it didn't dawn on me because I've heard that before. And I've also heard the statement, how we do one thing is how we do everything. By the way, how you show up today is, and if you start showing up the right way, and you bring the positivity, you bring your best, and you bring what you got to the table because you're a piece of the puzzle, right? When you bring that, you'll start doing that on a daily basis. And guess what? Once you start mastering the one, you're going to start mastering it all. I know that might not make sense because I'm still breaking it down, but how we do one thing is how we do everything. How we do one thing is how we do everything. When you start realizing that stuff, it's going to be like mind-blowing. You're going to be like, whoa, why didn't I not know that before, right? So ask yourself today, how am I showing up? And maybe you're saying, you know what, Tiff? That's a great question. I've never asked myself that. How are you showing up when you go out in public? By the way, are you dressing up? Or are you wearing the Walmart version of dressing up? Okay, we've all seen the pictures. Please, when you go to the store, be a game changer. By the way, did you know that fashion and makeup can be a conversation starter? Did you know that? Which will then lead to encouraging and edification. That's just how it works. And that's what I'm learning too. So how you show up to everything is key. And how you start showing up. And when you wake, and can I talk to you for a moment? If you are a parent, show up with your best for your kids. Show up, get up, dress up, get out of your bathrobe, get out of your muumuu, get out of your curlers, get out of your PJs, for crying out loud. If you do wear yoga pants, you can look cutesy. Just please get out of your comfy whatever, okay? And the slippers. So however you find yourself today, you know it is never too late to start doing something new, and it is never too late to change how you're doing things. You want to know how I know? Because I started changing some things. I was not showing up with my best on a regular basis. I thought I was. But really, when I look at it, and I really take a good hard look and do a personal inventory, I was not bringing my best. I was not showing up with my best. And I was robbing the world. Think about that for the moment. How is not bringing my best robbing the world? You want to know how it's not? Because you cannot be and do what God has created you to do when you're not bringing your best, when you're not showing up with your best. Because if you have a bad attitude, that's not giving your best. If you bring the negativity, that's not bringing your best. If you're bringing the gossip, that is not bringing the best. And you know what? I don't like gossip. Oh, hey, Deanna, how are you? My Wi-Fi is acting up, so I can't see who's on. So thank you for spending some time with me. And loving your posts, by the way. Keep it up, sister friend. Loving your posts. So how you show up is key. And by the way, do people know what you have to offer them? Are you showing up? Are you doing the things so that people know what you have? If you're hiding, can we talk a little bit more? Time to come out of the cave. Because if you're hiding in a cave, you're not bringing your best and you're not showing up. Okay? So, you want to know how I know that too? Because I was hiding in a cave. I was locked in a cage. But there just comes a moment in your life where there's a shift that takes place, if you know what I'm talking about. Where a shift that takes place, and all of a sudden the you that's supposed to have been emerged all this time comes forth. Okay? And then when you find your voice, when you find it, that's when you'll also start showing up, but better. Okay? So, I pray, did this encourage you? Do you find value in this today? By the way, please tag someone and share this. Someone out there needs to hear an encouraging word. So I want to say I appreciate you for spending time with me today and sticking with me on as long as you have. By the way, I pray encouragement over you, and life And go back and watch this again if you need a little refresher. And if you want more tools and tips on how to get unlocked from a cage, let me know, message me, let me know in the comments. I'll even direct you to some groups, some places where you can actually find this stuff for yourself. I will not do it all for you, because we're all big people. We're all big grown-ups, okay? And I hope you don't expect people to do things for you that you could be doing yourself, because guess what? If you're not willing to find the information, people are not going to be willing to find the information. Actually, here's a statement I heard once. People will not do for you what you are not willing to do for yourself. Think about that for a moment. Okay? So, I know, tough things to swallow, but once you start thinking about stuff and keeping things real, things change, I'm telling you. And you won't apologize for it anymore. When you're you, and when you are authentic and unapologetic, you'll just start being you. And people will either love you or they can get their own island. So with that being said, I love you. I pray you have an amazing rest of your day. And stay tuned, because I do have some more content for you. All right. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.